make sure that I start again and applied myself.
Yeah. Okay, then also we just got an SABS approved question for you. With those gloves, and you keep checking out the Velcro, is that just to make sure that it's still sticky after a while?
I think so, but every time I bat with Aiden, he says I'm going to stop it because while he's facing up, he said he can hear it and it annoys him. So I think I don't know what I'm doing. I watch too much TV.
Don't worry about it. Okay, but take us through your innings. I mean, we're going to show some footage of it. You obviously started off playing a lot of good cover drives initially. You get to terms with the surface and saying, oh, this is a good surface, I can get on the front foot. And then how did you adjust things as the innings went on?
Obviously, once you get to the new ball, I was quite selective, I think, up front. I really waited for the ball to be under my eyes, especially from the left armour. But as it got going, I learned it obviously as a good wicket. I didn't feel like they had the pace to necessarily push me back a lot, and I think that was a big difference. Even when they went short, it wasn't something I was too uncomfortable with. So I could maybe lean a little bit more on the front foot. And again, like I said, it was a good wicket. It still is a good wicket. That kind of just gives you a little bit more confidence that if I wasn't going to be pushed back too much, I could, extend myself, probably overextend myself coming forward. And luckily, I like to think I had a few nice shots. My balance was pretty good as well. And like I say, or my dad used to say, if you're hitting on drives, that everything's in check.
Okay, so he listens to the commentators then, eh?
Just a hazy.
So I'm not sure how many of the stats you probably have seen. I'm sure you'll have a look at your WhatsApps and they'll tell you about it. But you're the first South African batter to score a Test double century since Hashim Amla in the New Year's Test here in 2016. You're joining illustrious company with the knock of 259. What will this do for your confidence in your overall game, Ryan?
I didn't know about that. We had the tea or just before lunch, KG said, come on, you got to break Hash's record of 311, but I don't think I could ever smell Hash's record in all honesty. It's just, like I said, it's the good and the bad days. It's obviously confidence voting as well, just to get a second 100. The first one was just more relief than anything. The second one was a bit more the way I want to play. And to bounce back after Pretoria, after a tough track, and found myself a little bit wanting.